Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Dr. Rodney R. Lafon Performing Arts Center. My name is Joshua Martin. I'm the coordinator of Gifted and Talented in the Arts for the school district. We are thrilled to return for our annual Parish Honor Band event, our first since the 2020 shutdown. Whoop, whoop. So thank you for joining us tonight for this momentous occasion. Thank you, parents, for your dedication to get your kids to and from these extra rehearsals and the continuous support that you show in our efforts to showcase the talent of these incredible students. Thank you to the district leaders who are here tonight in support of this event. Please hold your applause while I recognize our school board president, Mr. Al Suffren, school board member, Mr. Ellis Alexander, Dr. Ken Orling, superintendent, Ms. Erin Granier, Ms. Teresa Weber, assistant superintendents, executive staff, Mr. Chris Kimball, Ms. Angel Babin, Ms. Tamika Green, Ms. Jerry Smith, and Ms. Eva Crevetto. Thank you all for being here tonight. Now, as you all know, it is because of the commitment of our awesome band directors that we are gathered here for these festivities tonight. Thank you to these teachers who, in the face of yet another year of drastically reduced instructional time, have continued to prioritize these opportunities like Parish Honor Band in the pursuit of challenging and refining the musicianship of these young players. A special thanks to this year's Honor Band chairpeople, Mr. Mike Danigal of RJville Elementary, Ms. Stacy Yarbrough of R.K. Smith Middle, and Mr. Eric Gano of Longville High School. Thank you all. We thank these band directors for their very hard work and the assistance of all the directors in preparing for tonight's event. Now, would you all please join me in rising and sing along to the national anthem played by the talented music brass ensemble under the direction of Ms. Sherry Hummer. Audience, I will invite you all to reference your program that lists the information on our guest clinicians for this event, their music list for tonight, the names of tonight's student participants, the names of our fabulous band directors. With that in mind, please join me in welcoming our first ensemble, the Elementary Parish Honor Band and their clinician, Miss April Gadd.
Our first piece that we played for you this evening is called the Mickey Mouse March. The second piece we're going to play for you, I think, is the kids' favorite one. It's called Tyrannosaurus Rocks.
I want to sincerely thank Ms. Gadd for joining us over the past couple of weeks. The kids have learned so much from her. She has offered such a beautiful connection with this group, and I think you can see that from their playing tonight. We want to recognize her with a gift of appreciation for her time with this group. Mr. Danny will do that. And then we'll have one last selection. At that point, we'll transition to the next group, so we ask for your patience as we do that. Thank you so much.
I would just like to thank the staff and the teachers of St. Charles Parish and the board members who asked me to be here. It's really an honor to be chosen from them to come and entrust me with their students. This is fun. You get to share what you know, and it's outside of your classroom element. And these kids have been great for the past 2 days. Very focused. Today was awesome, especially this morning. They were very, very focused and really fun to be around. So I always enjoy being with groups outside of my own classroom because it's just fun to share what you know. And it's fun to see them doing something in music. Please continue supporting your students in music because they're doing fantastic things up here. The last thing that we are going to play is called Power Rock.
Please join me in welcoming the Middle School Parish Honor Band and their guest clinician, Dr. Quincy Hilliard.
We all good. I want to thank the band directors for having me here to do this honor group. Work with this Parish students band. The first piece that we played was called Pride of the Bells. It was a piece that I wrote for a 6th grade band in Georgia many years ago as an open march for a little honor band concert like I'm doing here, and they wanted to permission me to write a piece for them. So that was that piece. The next piece you're going to hear is a piece of mine called Lakewood Overture. Now, Lakewood Overture has a kind of a little history. A gentleman in Minnesota asked me to write a piece for his band. So I was going to go up, conduct a piece with his band, and of course, COVID hit. All right, so the next year, I'm supposed to go up, we're still in COVID protocol. Well, the piece has been published now, and it's been out, and I still haven't heard the piece being played by a real band. And I didn't realize that until we get here, and I'm reading the program notes. Oh, I wrote this a couple of years ago. I still haven't heard it. Okay, and I'm supposed to go to Minnesota and conduct it this year in May with his group, okay? And he has a little school band. And so I was looking forward to it, and I'm thinking, I've never even heard this piece. Well, I told the students that, they said, well, you're going to hear it right the first time, and we're going to do it for you. Okay? So, this is Lakewood Overture. For my first time, when we rehearsed it, was actually my first time really hearing this piece, and they did an awesome job on it. This is Lakewood Overture. in addition to doing pieces that I've written, you know, as you become a composer, you run across other composers' music. You enjoy doing their music. You develop friendships with those guys, and they develop friendships with you. Well, the next piece is kind of unique in the sense that the guy that wrote it, I think the piece is called Chant and Fire Ritual. I think it's on your program. His name is Tyler Grant. The first time Tyler Grant showed up at our national convention, he had his first piece published. Tyler Grant was 14 years old. And he's coming up to the booth where all of us old composers are, and he's like, oh, that's Mr. Owen. Can I get a picture with you? Oh, that's Brian Bamagers. Can I get you? Oh, there's Quincy Hilliard. Can I get a picture with you? I'm thinking, man, we need to be taking our picture with you at 14. We weren't writing band music. And what a great young man. And he's going on. He's just graduating from college now. Okay? And he's got a great career ahead of him. And one of the things I remember about the night that the publishers, we have a night that each publisher try to take all of their composers out to dinner. Well, Tyler couldn't go with us because his parents wouldn't allow him to go to a restaurant where we were going to be served alcohol. So obviously the kid wasn't from Louisiana. Okay? So he couldn't go. But now Tyler can go. He's over the age to go with us. But it was just so, I guess, great for us to see somebody that young starting their career and going on and becoming known. Now he's written several pieces now. He's graduated from college. And I think he has a teaching position in some place in Alabama right now. But this is one of his pieces, and I think this is one of the first pieces he ever had published. And this is called Chant and Fire Ritual by Tyler Grant.
We want to quickly show our gratitude to Dr. Hilliard for being with us this week, for sharing his words of wisdom and his great experience with these students. I know they had a fabulous time learning from them. We always appreciate him visiting with us, so thank you, Dr. Hilliard.
As I travel around all over the world doing honor bands, it's always special for me to be able to do something in my home state of Louisiana. I've been in Louisiana for the last, 35, 36 years. I've been in UL for the last 35 years, I know, and 1 year at Nichols. And it's always great to come home and work with my students, a lot of the teachers that are teaching now, and these young people, and just kind of, makes you feel really good that I'm here to do something with these people. One thing I want to ask you parents, and I want to keep in mind, each time we go through a crisis in this country, we go through a crisis in '08 with the financial markets, and we're going through a crisis with COVID. And each time as I travel around this country, I see that a lot of the band programs are coming up on the short end. Scheduling, they're moving them out of the day, things like that. I want you to fight for your music programs. These young students today worked for me last night, met me for the first time. We worked today. We had a great relationship. We talked about hard work. We talked about discipline. We also talked about three things: being smart, having a passion for what you do, and that gut that we talk about. We're not going to bend, we're not going to break, and we're not going to run. And they took this music, and a lot of them only seen it once or twice. And this is what they put together. So I want to encourage the parents with a sound of alarm, because I see what's happening around the country. Fight for your music programs, vocal, art, drama, all those art programs. Because if you're not careful, we're going to lose a part of life that makes us all human. And that's what the music does. We're going to finish up the concert with a piece tonight. It's out of print by a young man by the name of Jacques Rizzo. And this is one of the kids' favorite pieces. Also, it's one of my pieces. The only thing I hate about the piece is I didn't write it. And the piece is called Get It On. We're going to have some fun.
Before we welcome our last group, I'd like to acknowledge the principals that are here tonight for their presence and support. Principals, would you please stand to be recognized? Thank you for joining us. Now, would everybody please join me in welcoming the High School Parish Honor Band and their guest clinician, Dr. Tim Pardue.
been such a pleasure to work with these fine young musicians. It's truly just mind-blowing the amount of music we've been able to make. We started last night, 6 o'clock, 6 to 8, and then marathon this morning from about 8 o'clock this morning to about 1:20, and they put that together. So just beautiful. So our first selections this evening, well, we started with Flourish for Wind Band by Lafon Williams, and that was Heaven's Light by Steve Reinecke, and we're going to play a fun piece called Melodious Thunk. It's kind of a little riff on Thelonious Monk, so strap in for this. Here we go.
sincere but very small token of our appreciation to Dr. Pardue for being with us these past couple of days. You can see for yourself what a great job that he has done, these beautiful sounds these high school kids have made tonight. So thank you, Dr. Pardue, for being with us. Thank you so much.
We're going to finish out with the National Emblem March. I just want to say, it's not me, it's them. You truly have the most amazing students here. Thank you so much, parents, for putting up with all of those beginning band sounds. As they started, beginning band tonight was pretty awesome. But they started like that, and this is where they're at now. I would encourage each and every one of these students to go be in college marching band, college concert band. You spend all that time working for the sound, don't give up, don't give up. You don't have to be a music major to be band in college. I would like to be their next band director. Send them to me, somewhere, but have them do band in college. So we're going to finish up with National Emblem March.
Thank you all so much for joining us tonight. Please stay dry and drive safely. Good night.